If you're a dog owner who's overwhelmed by your dog's behaviours, then make sure to watch this video, because today we have a one-to-one training session with Ringo and Benny, who are very excitable and also very reactive. Now we've got Ringo, who is also showing aggression inside the home, so it's really interesting to see how we help him out with that. And we've also got Benny, who's overly excitable and jumping up at people too. So make sure to stay tuned. If you haven't done so already, hit the subscribe button and turn your notifications on as well.
You're right there.
We got the White House.
Yeah. We definitely got the right house. We heard you guys as soon as I pulled up. Cool. So what is your usual routine with visitors coming in?
Well,
Because
we
I know.
don't usually have visitors because of the dogs.
Yeah, and it's Ringo that has.
Ringo's
bitten.
aggressive, Benny's
Yeah.
excited.
Okay.
So I think Ringo, he's the little Jack Russell.
Yeah.
And so he's probably going to be in the cage just because he'll go for you.
Okay. Do you want to have Ringo potentially on a lead and collar?
Yeah.
We can start him off on a lead and collar, and then we can keep him out, but we can still see him and see what's going on. If that sounds all right.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Fine.
Awesome.
Shall I shut
Thank
the
you.
door for a second?
Yeah, you can do. No worries. Good start so far. Getting the dog on the lead, who is showing human aggression. Of course, we have a safety concern there to make sure we need to keep everyone involved safe. And that way we can also assess his behaviours as well. So it's going to be a nice, interesting one.
It was
Cool.
a bit of a nightmare.
Yeah, no worries at all. So this is Ringo. Cool. So if you want to, walk him in, and we'll just create some space for now, and then we'll work on this procedure as well. Are we focusing on both, or yeah? So we're focusing on both, right? So with Ringo, I think you mentioned there was a worker, wasn't there, who came in? Yeah.
We had a leak and they pulled up all the floor.
Yeah.
And the worker came hands and he got out the hands and he
Okay. Cool. So let's start off. If I hold, let me hold Benny. Let's get some training shoes. Let's see how they are. Let's gauge their food motivation. Yeah. So what I'm going to do, I've just got some high value treats with me today.
Yeah.
So this is literally like Frankfurt hot dogs chopped up, yeah? So what we can focus on at the moment, whilst we are going to build up his food motivation anyway, and I'll give you a routine for that. But in the interim, we can start to use high value rewards around distractions, just so we can get him working and focusing on you, and him still taking the food, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. So, I'm going to pass you a few of these. Okay, just try that instead of in the palm. Just try thumb and finger.
Benny.
Okay, cool. So there we go. So he's looking over, yeah? I get him to come to you.
Benny, what's this? Benny, what's this? Benny, come on. What's this? Benny.
Okay, no worries, that's fine. So, what I want to talk through with you guys then, so I feel like at the moment, we need to focus on increasing our influence. Yeah, on Benny's decision-making processes, right? So in terms of that, what's your daily routine and structure like for Benny? Is he allowed access to all the furniture? Is he allowed access to the whole of the house?
Yeah, I mean,
What's going on at the moment?
He's on the furniture down here. He does sleep in the bed sometimes.
Yeah.
So let's just say, okay, we want to increase our influence on their decision-making process. Yeah. We can do that by including or inserting some household boundaries, quite simple boundaries, but what we're going to focus on are psychological barriers as opposed to physical barriers. Yeah, so we're not taking them out of the room and shut the door, but we say out of the room, they go out of the room, and then they just have to stay behind that doorway until we call them back in. Yeah. So there's three there that we can focus on to begin with. Another one would be, I see they've obviously got their crates and their beds in their crates. But let's say, for example, the crate doors are open. Can we send them to their crates and they stay in there without us closing the door? But can they stay in their beds until we say, okay, you can come on out now?
Yeah.
Just let him chill for a minute, see if he jumps up on the sofa. If not, then we can have a look at the upstairs as well. What we're going to do here, so any kind of jumping up on the sofa, people, whatever it is, off. So if we need to, what I'm going to do is just stand up here, give him that guidance again. Off. Yeah. And then drop the lead. Off. Ringo. Good.
Benny,
come here.
Ringo. No, you don't want it now. Let's go. Cool, do you want to just hold Benny's lead for me, please? Just so they don't start fighting over resources.
Benny, come on.
once we kind of have the visitors feeding him food and we do feel a lot more comfortable that he's not reacting towards them or feeling anxious about them being here or him being territorial about them being here, then again, you can start to drop the lead if you feel comfortable, yeah? But that would be my first thing. Is like, okay, can we get the people feeding him so he's creating that direct link between positive emotions and people coming into the home?
He literally spends more time on his back legs.
Cool.
I mean, you've seen him on there.
Yeah, we saw him. We definitely saw him.
Yeah.
So one thing with that then is I'd never reward him here.
When he jumps up.
Yeah, never ever reward him here.
Yeah.
Right? Even if, let's say, for example, you gonna sit? So even if, let's say, for example, he does sit, and I go to reward and he jumps up, I'm not going to reward him.
Right, okay.
Yeah, if anything, what I'm going to do here is just lure him back down so he's on all fours. I'm going to keep him in that sit for him to get the reward. Yeah, that's bum down to the ground. Yeah, all four paws on the floor, and then I can reward him. Yeah.
Off.
There we go. So let's have a look at the first process that I mentioned, i.e. with visitors coming in. Yeah, let's make sure that, let's say, for example, probably send Tyler out if that's all right, yeah? So I'm going to send Tyler out. He's going to give us about 30 seconds to a minute. He's going to knock on the door. We're already expecting Tyler, so we're going to have the leads on. Yeah? And then we're going to bring the dogs to the door with us, allow them to see Tyler. Cool, so he sees the visitor. No jumping up. Still understanding that I'm the barrier here. Yeah, which is good. Boy. See if he takes food. Doesn't want to take the food. No. Probably expecting to go out for a walk, I imagine, right now, because it's still early days for him, right? And I'm like, visitor can come in, and then, okay, this way, up, go. That's it. So a lot of what we're doing is trying to set boundaries for them, so they understand, okay, what am I not allowed to do, so that we can start to reward what we do want them to do. Yeah. So again, Ringo's been pretty chilled. So something you can do as well, if let's say, for example, Ringo is reacting still just a tad. Yeah, but majority of the time he's calm. Yeah, we can have, if I pass you Benny's lead there, and I take Ringo's. So you can have Ringo on one side of you. Like, oh, hi visitor, how you doing? Please can you pass Ringo a treat or give Ringo a treat? If we're close enough and Ringo's calm, you can take a treat off the person. Yeah, and then already straight away build up a positive association to the person being here. I'm going to pop out, so I'll be the visitor, and of course, when you open the door for me, I can talk you through the process if we need to, yeah?
Good boy.
So if it's easier for Benny, you can keep him behind that threshold of that room as well. Yeah, if that's a bit easier for him. That's what I noticed earlier, is he naturally sat back there, but he wouldn't sit in this front bit here. Maybe he's too excited. Yeah? So do you want to go for a quick reset?
Yeah.
Let's go for a quick reset.
So keep him here,
Yeah, keep him behind that threshold line there, yeah? That's a bit better. So just, your legs in front of the shoulder. That's good. Good boy, Benny. Well done. We take a treat here. If not, then you can say this way. And, no, that's fine. Just turn and face him, walk him into the living room. So go this way.
This way. Good boy. No, come on. Come on.
He's excited to go out, isn't he? Yeah, so just stay where you're the threshold or you're the barrier. Yeah, so everybody here. Yeah. So you can stay here and be like, okay, let's go. Quickly, I just want to go through the timeout process as well. Yeah, so if I borrow Benny again, let's borrow Benny, this way. Yeah, so I'm going to use the out cue. Yeah, so the out cue means he has to go out of the room. Yeah, so once he's out of the room, I can essentially drop the lead and I can start walking back into the room. So what I'm expecting him to do is essentially stay behind that threshold. Yeah. I can do this for about 30 seconds of him staying out of the room in that timeout. Yeah, and you might use this, let's say, for example, Ringo starts barking at your visitor again. Yeah, out of nowhere. You can use a timeout cue for that. Cool. So after your 30 seconds, you can be like, okay, let's come on in. Yeah. So you can come on in after the 30 seconds. And again, we can see what he does, whether he jumps up your visitor or he chooses to stay calm. If he chooses to stay calm, good boy, well done. Yeah. That's what we want. Decides to try and jump up. Then I'll be back out for the timeout. Okay, cool. So let's switch. Can we take the slip lead off of Ringo there? I'm going to pop it on Benny. Yeah, we're going to take the slip lead off Ringo. You can use your normal equipment with Ringo. We're just going to walk very locally. Yeah. And then I'm going to have a look at Benny on the lead walking as well. Yeah. So I am interested, if you don't mind, can we just pop him on his, do you normally walk him on a harness, you say, outside, yeah? So can we just have a look at him on the retractable lead on a harness for just a quick minute? That's all right, yeah? Right, he walks one afternoon? Yeah. So I want you to be able to feel the difference as well. Can you feel the difference there, yeah? A lot harder to control them, right?
Yeah, because you're sort of pulling him up, aren't you, rather than...
Yes.
It's not any kind of thing for him, is it, other than you pulling him back?
No boundaries, absolutely.
So it's a lot harder than to pull him back on this
Seems
one,
like it's a
isn't it?
tug of war at the moment, right?
Oh, buddy.
Ready? Ringo? Have a little look. Benny, sorry. Benny. Yeah. Yeah. And you see crisscrossing a lot.
Yeah.
So that's quite normal, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So again, I'm just going to start nice and calmly. I want him to be in a nice relaxed lead here. That door wide open. If he goes to go out, all I'm going to do is just slowly close that door.
Yeah.
Now, yeah, might have a bit of a song and dance, so if he tries to run out again, slowly close the door. You should hopefully feel that and start to come back in. If not, then I can just apply a little bit of lead tension just to help him out. Yeah. Yeah, so all I'm going to do here, I'm just going to bring him back and reset him. Yeah, and again, I'm just going to start him back here, where we were earlier, right?
Yeah.
So again, we're here, door's open, not trying to rush out. Yeah, so now what I can do is I can start to step out. Yeah. So he tries to run forward without me saying anything. I'm just going to step forward towards him. Yeah, so you can see I've become the barrier.
Yeah.
When I'm ready, I can invite him out. So, okay. Yeah, so just notice how I'm just applying these boundaries. Yeah, if he goes to pull, applying a small boundary. Yeah. So, how's this walk looking, guys?
It's bringing us quite liars, to be honest.
I'm going to let you have a little handle on this. Yeah, just have a little feel.
Yeah.
And again, if you feel that lead tension is about to come on, just apply the lead tension first, just so you're preventing the pulling there, yeah? Right, so let's say we get to this patch of grass here.
Yeah.
You can just direct him down, like, okay, go sniff towards the grass and allow him to sniff.
This is normally where he sniffs anyway, so...
Yeah, perfect, spot on. So if you feel like you need to, once you get to close to the home, you want to switch him over to slip lead as well. And again, that's the point when it comes to practicing, right? You want to just practice on a slip lead. You can start off, okay, once he's a bit calmer, switch him over to the slip lead and see if you can still apply those same boundaries quite gently and he's listening. If so, then that's brilliant, right? So again, just apply those same boundaries and we'll relax again. Yeah, that's what we're looking for. So in terms of feeding them as well, when we're on a walk and I can see that nice loose lead, that's when I'm offering the food.
Yeah.
As well, yeah. So always rewarding those good behaviours.
Yeah.
So going into the home as well. Keep nice and calm. Yeah. Good stuff. Wow, what a lovely one-to-one training session there with Ringo and Benny working on their individual behavioural problems. Now, really good focus on structure, boundaries, teaching the dogs what we wanted from them, and of course, what we didn't want from them as well, so that we could communicate with them nice and clearly too. So really lovely session. Now, I hope you have enjoyed this video. Of course, if you have, don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe, and turn your notifications on as well.